My name is Steve Langdon. I'm the director of Shingle Shanty Preserve and Research Station. It's a 501c3 organization established in 2008. Shingle Shanty is a remote site. There's not a lot of infrastructure. The cabin we stay at was built in the 1950s. It's an old galvanized shack that is about 16 miles from the nearest public road. We're located at Shingle Shanty Preserve and Research Station, which is a 15,000 acre property in the west central Adirondacks. It's an area that's bigger than the island of Manhattan. Our mission is to facilitate ecological research and education in the Adirondacks. So the Adirondacks are an amazing place to study natural history and ecology for three reasons. First is our global position. We're in a place where the boreal biome overlaps with temperate biome, and that enhances our regional biodiversity. It gives us a huge amount of bird diversity. We can go from the summits or our peatlands and see plants that grow from here north of the Arctic Circle, and then we can go down to the Champlain Valley or the St. Lawrence Valley, and we can see plants that grow all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. Number two is that the complex mountainous terrain of the Adirondacks really creates a lot of microclimatic diversity. And an example of that is at a place like Shingle Shanty, we can get frosts monthly. It's not unusual at all to have frosts every month of the year. And you go down to the Champlain Valley or northward to the St. Lawrence Valley or to the Mohawk Valley. That's kind of unheard of, but you get 6-month-long growing seasons. The third thing that makes the Adirondacks a great place to study natural history, ecology, biological conservation is its land use history. Our effort to create the Adirondack Park, this great experiment in conservation, has left us a legacy of undisturbed landscapes where just the water is cleaner and there's a lot of space for animals and plants to be themselves and to live in their own context. What we've principally been focusing on is peatland research. And one of the greatest aspects of the property in terms of research is the large boreal peatland complex up at the north end of this property. It's a peatland complex that's over 500 hectares in size. About 400 plus or minus are on the Shingle Shanty property, and the rest of the property is made up of upland forests, temperate northern hardwood forests, and with smaller wetlands nested within that. So at Shingle Shanty, we're doing research at an ecosystem that's hard to get to, and it's hard to just get through. It's thick. It's physically difficult to access these sites. We harness the remoteness, the lack of access, the lack of human land use on this site to study ecology and biodiversity. Because the site is relatively free of direct land use impacts. And that means we're just trying to deal with the broader scale impacts of our region, which include things like climate change and atmospheric deposition. We bring students to this remote site to just experience the solitude of Adirondack wilderness that isn't normally available to the public. We've done work with a bunch of different universities and a bunch of different organizations. SUNY Plattsburgh is a really important partner of ours, Paul Smith College, SUNY ESF, SUNY Potsdam, SUNY Oneonta, SUNY Brockport. We've hosted folks from Cornell University and Skidmore University doing research and bringing students up here. We've worked with the New York State Museum and even with folks like the Smithsonian Natural History Museum to provide them a place to do their research in this remote setting. Our work is privately funded, and we can use all the help we can get to continue that work. If you want to check out our website, shingleshantypreserve.org, please be in touch. We're looking for future partnerships, and we're looking for any collaborations or synergies for research projects or education outreach that we can do.